right, let's kill that, and we'll move this keyboard out of the way. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I thought it would be fun to do some hobby stuff and just talk a little bit about weird crap that I'm into and see what happens. All right. So I guess without further ado, last week I went and I got this neat little balsa wood revolver kit, and I put it together, and I enjoyed doing it so much that I thought it would be fun to live stream doing hobby stuff. And now you're going to be subjected to it. Let's get that schmutz out of the way. There's all kinds of schmutz on this thing. This corkboard background thing has been in storage for quite a while. So this was fun. I enjoyed it. I want to do more of this. So I thought, hey, let's get some hobby kits. And so I poked around on the old Amazon, and I found this. And this looks like super fun. This is a Kotobukiya Zombinoid Wretched Girl 1/24th scale full articulation action plastic model kit. Looks like fun. I want to put this thing together on stream and maybe talk about zombies. Do I need a knife for this? I don't know where my knife went. Compelling content, I know. We're kicking ass. I got some scissors over here. Sorry, kids. This is gonna be the way it's gonna be until we get something actually figured out here. All right, so let's open this sucker up and see what we got. My little nippers off to the side here. All right, so we've got little sprue kits. And we got the old Manuel. It's roadmap style. Oh no, it's roadmap style. And it's in a language I don't understand. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Oh, and it wants me to paint it. Well, hell, I don't have any paints. I've never actually painted a model live on stream. To be perfectly honest, I am terrible at painting. So we're going to give this a whirl. Let's see if we can do this one piece at a time here. And we're going to talk a little bit about zombies in pop culture and in art and in fiction. Take a hit off of that. The zombie started life as basically the concept of the voodoo cult curse. Back turn of the century, there's a tremendous scare about the white zombie, as it were, about the voodoo practitioners enslaving white women to their wicked whims. There's a I'll get a little head here. Oh, I don't know if you can even see this. That's actually really tiny. This is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's what every broad I've ever been with has ever said to me. There's a type of what do you call it? There's a boy, am I a fantastic streamer here? You guys just want to listen to me talk, and I'll talk about nothing. And I'm trying to pull stuff out of my memory while I'm doing stuff with my hands, and I am actually terrible at that. Ha ha. It's a type of poison in the fugu fish. It's a pufferfish poison that creates a bonk. Sorry about that. It creates kind of an intoxicated state and sends the people who are envenomated with this poison into a somewhat psychedelic state. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, cool. I got comments. I'd never get comments. Haha. Sup, chat. It puts people into kind of a psychedelic state where they're easily suggestible and turned into slaves. That was a big terror around the beginning of the 20th century. And that eventually took hold and modified over the decades to become, I don't know, it's the I think the best way to explain the way the fiction went is to go back and explore and reread Matheson's I Am Legend. I Am Legend is about it's the prototypical zombie apocalypse story in which a normal person, uh, Neville, and that's the thing about the book, is he's just a normal dude. It's not like he was a doctor as depicted in the Omega Man or in the I Am Legend Will Smith movie. He was a normal guy who had to learn everything about medicine to figure out what the hell was going on. And in I Am Legend, the protagonist character, who I just said and totally lost his name, Neville, goes on this rampaging crusade in which he destroys all these vampires. Effectively, it's a like vampires spread via plague. So someone gets bitten by one of them, they turn into one of them, and the whole world turns except him. For some reason, he's immune. And the point of the book was he's trying to figure out why, and then he ends up finding other survival regardless. That ends up being taken as the source material for Night of the Living Dead. And if you talk to, I hate it when I get names on the tip of my tongue. I know what I'm talking about. What's his name? God damn it. George Miller. Talk to him, and he will state unequivocally that Night of the Living Dead was a effectively I Am Legend fan fiction. He wanted to make I Am Legend into a movie, couldn't get the rights because the rights were being held by whoever it was that made The Last Man on Earth with Price. So we made what we would call an omake or a gaiden, where he just made another movie out of it. They filed the serial numbers off and made it his own thing. And then through a comedy of errors, his production company neglected to put the copyright information on the film as it was broadcast. And so now Night of the Living Dead is public domain. You can do whatever you want with it right now, which is very interesting. All right, let's get to actually making this thing. But talking about Night of the Living Dead, where am I looking? I want E6. So that's this piece here. This piece, as it were. When I was at my little hobby shop, the guy suggested these nippers that were effectively like two X-Acto blades that go together. And I was playing with it on his sprues, and I'm like, okay, this is awesome. I love this. All right, oops, set that anywhere. B2. So that's this one. I Should probably have some sandpaper. Is anyone listening? No, I got no viewers. Awesome. It's the way it goes. I'm going to keep doing this until I get someone to watch. I'm going to subject you to my obnoxious assembly building hobbies. And I'm going to try and talk about stupid things. I should probably get that emery board. Oh well. And B1. Where was I with I Am Legend? I Am Legend beget one of my all-time favorite pieces of zombie fiction, Plan 9 from Outer Space. I can and have gone on and on at length about Plan 9 from Outer Space. Absolutely brilliant film. Not in the way the filmmaker, one esteemed Ed Wood, wanted it to be. He thought he was making clever fiction. Ed Wood is kind of an idiot and a drunk, man after me own heart, but he's also weirdly brilliant in that he was able to come up with this fantastic story that no one else had really thought of before, but he just did it in a way that is super incompetent and dumb and lame. Plan 9 from Outer Space is one of those movies that just has this amazing idea behind it. And that idea, albeit poorly executed, was using Herder using a zombie apocalypse to soften the beachheads as a prelude for alien invasion. It's one of those things that is so brilliant and it's so stupid at the same time, and I love it. I love it dearly. I want more movies like it. All right, Echo 12. Yeah, scintillating content here, guys. I love talking about things, but sometimes I feel like I get in over my head and over my depth. My problem is I think way too much, and I got too much thought going on at the same time and trying to spit out information at that same time makes things a little challenging. I'm going to stop for a second and I'm going to grab my little emery board so I can file on this. Hold on to those thoughts. Where did you go, little emery board? All right, there we go. I should probably have my oh, where'd that go? There it goes. Probably also have my X-Acto knife. This is a test stream. Making a $20 model here. We'll see if people pay attention. Maybe I'll get more traction on Twitch. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? I don't know why I was having such trouble remembering George Miller. No, not George Miller. George Martin. No, Martin was one of his. George Romero. That's the name I was looking for. Romero, because George. He did a movie called Martin, and in my dumb brain, Martin and Miller confused because I am, as we say, an idiot. See, that's the thing about intelligence. Intelligence is the ability to process, collate, and understand information. And the thing about high intellect is all it allows me to do is be dumb faster. And let me tell you, the speed at which I can achieve stupid is legendary. I mean, I'm here building a sexy model zombie kit on a stream, shaking this camera everywhere. Not that you'd be able to see it, but we're trying. Maybe when I build a bigger kit. What do you think, chat? Should I put together like one of the Lego kits next? Who am I kidding? Nobody's watching. But that's okay. I'm enjoying doing this. It gives me something to do. Gives me something to do. I half wonder if I should get one of my microphones and point it at my fingers here. Should I zoom in so you can see what's going on a little better? Come on, give me a focus. Throw me a focus. Throw me a focus. Throw me a focus. Come on, you piece of hot garbage. Focus. Hang on. Focus? Are you focusing? I guess that's as focused as it's going to focus. All right, we got that. And then so the cute girl zombie tummy piece goes like so. And the front of the jeans goes like so. And then the zombie butt goes like so. So now we got that together. Hey, hey. Now we can take these two parts. Oh, and now we got a sexy zombie torso. Baby. There we go. Oh, yes. And we have no viewers. Awesome. All right. What do we got? So we're looking for A6. A11. Yeah, I do want those nippers. Those. I mean, these are my cheap Harbor Freight actual use them at work nippers, and these ones suck. And this guy's so small, I'm going to have to get some tweezies to hold on to it. It's like there's not enough light. Let's get some more light down here. All right, there's that. I thought maybe I would talk about zombie movies. I get a little too into it. Maybe I should just like to talk. Maybe I should learn to Bob Ross this thing. Camera always autofocusing is really annoying. I wonder if I should just set it to manual focus. Hang on one sec. We're still playing around with this setup. There, we're just going to leave it on manual focus. There, much better. And of course, constantly shaking around because I'm using this dumb arm overhead. What I need to do is build like something that I can screw into the wall and actually have it up overhead. Yeah, drinking sounds. You're gonna have to deal with that. And E1. Yeah, get them little sprues off. Where was I? E1. So 11. So that clicks in like that. Got that little arm. And then E7. It's this one here. So that guy plugs in there. And this guy plugs in there. And then we got one of these hands. Like so. So we got a little arm there now. Now we do the same thing on the other side with A10, the old warthog. A E4. No viewers. Back to 0 viewers. That's okay. I didn't publish this. I didn't publicize this anyway. Nobody cares what I have to say. Nobody cares what I think. But all I'm doing is building this guy. Little arm. That's A10. And we got E2. Yeah, it started off with a head of steam. And then I realized that was dumb. If anyone wants to come into the chat and talk with me, I'd be glad to have you. All right, come on, you. All right, come on, little guy. Come on, little guy. There you go. Snap on in place. I almost half wonder if I should get my macro lens out for this. All right. So now we got 2 little arms. All right. Next step. F6 and F8. F8, F6. Oh, now it looks like we're building the legs. Yeah, briefly had a chat there. Now it's all gone. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit, but that's fine. Get my revenge in the end. Oops, set that anywhere. I just said that. I'll get my revenge. I'll get my revenge on all of you. I'll come to Twitch superstardom by building goofy little model kits. I don't know. I gotta get that flash off of there. All right. Now we got E10, E8. I remember doing this with X-Acto knife when I was a kid, sitting in here snipping these sprues. And these nippers is way better. Even as cheap and as lame and as lazy as these nippers are, they're still way, way better than doing this with an X-Acto knife. Whoa, set that anywhere. All right, and A2. I wanted to multi-camera this, but StreamYard makes you pay for that, and you guys don't care enough. And for some reason in Linux, I can't get my second camera. I can't get my silly little camera to work in Linux. All right, so that goes like that. We are oriented. That guy in. And then this guy. Let's try and get some of that flash off. Has a lot of flash on this one. Yeah, I know. You can't exactly tell what the hell I'm doing. Because for some reason, when I'm in autofocus mode, it focuses on everything and won't relax. And then when I'm not on autofocus mode, it's just going to be what it is. How about we try and focus about right there, a little bit higher. Now that puts that stuff in focus. All right, A4, A7. All right, now we got a little leg. F1, F4, F12. Is that just a piece of... I hope that's just a piece of sprue. And F12. Ooh, I think I do need an X-Acto for that. Where my X-Acto went. I lose stuff way too frequently around here. All right. And then F1. So like that. And something... I get the feeling that's incorrect. Oh, now we get a chicken leg. I get the feeling that I put that together backwards. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. Let's see if we can get that off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. High drama here. I fucked that up. Let's see if I can do it without breaking it. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go get my screwdriver set out. Alright, mini screwdriver set. Mistakes were made. Now we got to break out the little guns. Give me a little screwdriver. I hope that this guy is small enough to wiggle in between and pry that apart. It's not. Shit. Shitty titties. All right. Oh, making progress. Making progress. Gentle progress. Come on, there you go. So that was backwards. Now we're back in business. Now that's correct. All right. Now we can go put this boot back on. Bop. There we go. Now we've got a leg. All right. And now it looks like we do the same thing again on the other side. All right. We got a leg and a head, a couple arms, a little torso. And we do it again. All right. F5 and 7. The joys of living in Las Vegas. You probably can't hear it, but there's the cacophony of sirens outside. Never ends around here. Anyone tells you they want to live in Vegas, remind them that they're insane. That's not as bad as living in Texas, but it is a perpetual living nightmare here. At least the food's good. We got that going for us, unlike Texas. And worst food I ever had in my life was when I was stuck there. All right. E59. That's right. Controversial statement. You just gonna drop that on us and not follow it up with anything? Of course I am. If you know me, you know that I reviled that fucking place. Worst year of my life. Trapped in the greater Dallas metroplex. The only good food to be had was at Taco Bell. I sure am glad I escaped that place when I did. I couldn't imagine living in that shithole during the shutdown. All right. Just like last time. Oh, I should get some flash. Clean up some flash. That part goes away. It's hard to see, but there's a little keyway there, and that little keyway goes away from the peg on this one. I know it's very hard to see because it's a 1/24th scale model of a cute zombie girl, and my big dumb hands are trying to snap it together through a macro lens, and it seems that no matter how much light I throw here, it's not lit enough. And that's making me a little crazy too, chat. But we're going to deal with it. We're going to endure. We're going to figure this out for the next stream. We're going to move some lights around. And we're going to make this looking as amateurishly semi-professional as we can. All right. A 1 and 8. goes in. And that guy goes in. We got another most of a leg. Now we got to build the foot again. All right, I gotta make sure that's lined up correctly so we don't have a repeat of last time where I got that lined up wrong. I should clean some of that flash off. I declare, chat, that this model kit is way too goddamn small for this format. Shit, we got a little too much flash there. Let's see if we can rescue that. There we go. Got that flash cleaned up. And we get the shoe plugged in. Get some of that flash cleaned up. It's always frustrating about black plastic is when you file the flash off, a little hard to see here. I'm trying to be in that, and it's just, it gets all scuffed up. All right, so now we got some legs. And let's snap the legs together. All right. Making some progress. Get these arms in place. All right. And pop the head on. Well, there we go. The main little figure is assembled. Well, it probably helps if I do it in. There we go. Little zombie fig. Rawr. See how bad I am at posing. I still got it. I'm still terrible at posing. Oh, cool. I guess that stand is sold separately because I don't see the stand anywhere. But we got different arms and legs for the diorama. That's kind of neat. We'll go ahead and we'll pop those sprues out. It's a dangling bit of meat for the leg. So we just pull one of these legs off. Pop that back on. So now we're missing a leg. This is tremendously amusing. I don't know if you guys understand or get or see, but this is super funny. I am enjoying this. I love how tiny the articulated parts are. It's a great sculpt. And we got a missing a leg. Let's throw the focus on that. How do we do the broken arm? Is E13. Sorry, I'm just getting some flash off. And then we can just pull this arm out and replace the arm with the stump. And we got a little stump arm. Dragging and thrashing the stumpy arm around. Oh, head came off. Whoops. From that vantage, it's hard to get the pose, but we're rawr on the ground, staggering around. And you could take that arm and you could put it in this funny little sprue that I'm pulling out right now, this little guy. And it's breaking forth from the ground. Again, difficult to see in the overhead view there, but that's tremendously amusing. I guess it needs a paint app, but all in all, that was pretty fun. That was an amusing little kit build. Let's go put the leg back on. Get the arm back. There. The classic George Romero brains shuffle. Well, there we go. That was, as we say in the business, kind of amusing. I had fun putting this silly thing together. Yeah, it ate about an hour of my day. I'm not going to say that I'm particularly good at this, but I will be as time goes on. So that was the Koto Kotobukiya Kotobukiya Wretched Girl End Heroes. All right. Well, I guess that's the end of the stream, ladies and germs. I'm going to continue playing with this until I figure out how to attract people to watching it. If you ever decide that you want to watch me putting shit together in the future. That's annoying because that does look really, really cool, and you can't see it from that angle. What if I put you down like that? See if we can throw the focus. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna end it here. This has been fun. I'm gonna play around on the other streaming apps, and we're gonna see if we can attract anyone to watch this. If you liked it, great. If you didn't, do us a favor and kill yourselves. All right, I'm out.